What if the men of your dad's generation all had conversations around mental health? How would that affect your families? How would that affect the overall generation? This is the change that we are making. We're partnering up with Movember to change the face of men's health and spark conversations with guys across generational lines to have conversations around men's health and mental health. So I have a bevy of guys here that's all going to have those conversations. So tap in. Let's make it happen. Today on the show, we have BackYard Bants. I was a special guest on this show, and honestly, it was such a pleasure to be on. So Mr. Dre is a comedian, and he's one of the top African comedians coming out of Toronto right now. And he is a literal riot, and so is Mr. Vibes Minister. You know, a poet that talks vulnerably about his ups and downs. So I highly suggest you listen to this episode. It was a good combination of laughs and vulnerability and honesty when it comes to men's health. All right, let's get into it.
Check, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? Welcome to the BackYard Bants Comedy Podcast.
Jeez.
The number one comedy podcast. I say that with my chest every time I'm on the microphone. I go by the name Mr. Dre, and I am forever your humble and gracious. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't know who I am. I'm in a special location.
A different backyard.
There's plants. There's
Look at the trees. Look at the
Hakuna
trees.
Matata. It means no worries.
See the roses, smell the roses.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get to all of that good stuff where we at, but I am joined by my nearest and dearest of friends, and I have got a special, this is a brother, but we're going to get to it. Vibes Minister, talk to him.
Yeah. Signing in is your man, Imina, aka Daffy Ego, aka Triple E, the Partition Ego, your favorite uncle, your favorite godfather, your favorite concussionist. You know what's poppin'?
Pop.
Let's get it poppin'.
Final's going to be a deadly day.
Don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by someone who I have admired in the game. He's a fellow podcaster, an OG, if you ask me. He's done some amazing things in his community in Toronto and in the city of Whitby and Oshawa, the Durham region.
The Durham region,
He's also a podcaster, owner of Hustle Over Everything. And I've had the pleasure of being on his platform just recently, and he's the reason why I'm able to be in this space today. So, ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming my brother and yours, Alex. How's it going?
Yes, sir. What's going on, everybody? Yo, thank you for having me, bro. I really appreciate you, bro.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us. Hey. I was like, whoa, come on, live. Okay. Jeez.
Yeah. Usually it's like that. It's like that. But yeah, let's really get into it. I just want to quickly give a big shout out to Movember. It is the month of November. And they are, doing a great campaign to, help deal, surrounding mental health and everything. So thank you for having us in this beautiful space. We are at Whitmedia. Is that how you say it?
Whitmedia.
Whitmedia Studios.
Whitmedia.
It's a podcasting production studio based in Oshawa, the Durham region. It's an amazing space. I've been here all day.
Bro.
Yo, there's too many cameras, man. And it's a beautiful space. Shout out to the crew behind sweating blood, sweat and tears, doing the Lord's work. But no, I'm happy to be here. And again, shout out to Alex. Alex is one of the people behind this entire, machine. And if you're ever looking for something to create, you got to come through and check it out.
Here's the space for real.
Yeah. But real quick, man, Alex, how you been?
Man, I've been good. Honestly, we've been putting pen to paper with the studio.
Mm-hmm.
We've been busting my ass doing this podathon, so it's been a challenge.
Yeah, you had the Kaisenat thing. I don't get it.
Podathon.
It's a lot of words.
It's a lot of words. Yeah, man.
Like, say podathon 5 times. Podathon.
Yeah, you talk like you become hold on. You become hold on.
But yeah, man. So, again, congrats on the space. It's going to be a year in February, like you had mentioned earlier. So, congrats in advance, man. I thank you for having us. Emina, how you been?
Yeah, I've been good, just working and working.
Yeah. I've been good, man. How we start the podcast, we always do a mental check-in. We've been doing that for a minute now, and it's just coinciding in with Movember.
Literally.
Did you guys know, before we jump into your mental check-in, did you guys know November is International, Men's Day?
When we get into it, I'll tell you how I found out.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Real quick, let's do a mental check-in. Alex, how's your mental health?
My mental health is, I'd say, 7.7 out of 10. You know, doing this Movember podathon has been tough on me. You know, it's what a podathon is, you drop a podcast every single day.
Wow.
So it's been tough. But yeah, honestly, I'm grateful and I'm blessed to have this opportunity. So overall, I'm thankful. It's a little bit stressed, but I'm making it through.
Dope.
Yeah.
I think of all the answers we've ever gotten, that's the most like clear, concise answer. Like a 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
And then you break it down to like as to why and what's going on.
Yeah.
Maybe not about charging mental.
It's been you know, you cannot ask me right after you just gave me a 7.7. Like where am I supposed to? What's my own? Yo, now my mental is pimping, man.
Your mental is pimping.
It's pimping. Yeah. Don't worry. That's how it is. Sometimes it's like that. Yeah, it's pimping. You know, like a lot of things are trying to push us back, but mental is fighting harder than my enemies. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're staying afloat.
Oh shit.
Yes.
How's your mental?
How are you doing,
My
man?
mental is Zai.
Zai. Okay.
It's Zai. Like
Zai.
I. You gotta say that. You say yourself. Zai. It's not. It's I. Or it's all right. It's Zai.
Zai.
Yeah. So we hanging in there. I've got a big weekend coming up. If you're just joining us, the Jokes on Tour Toronto show is happening this Sunday, November 30th at the Comedy Bar Danforth, and I'm excited to be there with my people. Toby Shaleba, who's going to be. It's crazy how that guy. I've been saying his name wrong the entire tour.
Yeah. I think let me try. I think it's Sholebo.
Yeah, Sholebo. Yeah. I just found out like last 2 weekends.
Hey, no way.
Wallahi.
You don't even notice like sometimes after anybody introduces him and stuff, he actually says his name again and he actually says Sholebo. Like nobody noticed that.
Nobody noticed because I did it. There's a joke in my set, right?
Yeah.
That I say my like it has to do with my names.
Right.
And I was talking to this one girl after the show, and I was, trying to hit on her, right? And I kind of did this thing where I said, I'll tell you, she was kind of trying to find out my name, right? And I gave her my first name because of my social media.
Right.
And then she says, what's your middle name? I'm like, I'll tell you.
Which first name is on social media?
Namdi.
He's on social media?
Yeah.
Oh, true.
On social media.
I thought you were going to say Dre is on social media. I'm like, yeah, no freaking way.
No, Namdi. So
and
then she's like, asking for my middle name. I said, I'll tell you next time I see you. Kind of like to like,
rope right in onto the next one.
But the funny part is, if you listen to the joke, my middle name is in the entire joke. And I say like 4 times. But she doesn't get it.
No way, she's going to put it in the back burner. She wouldn't pick it up.
But no, so that's that. And Sunday, November 30th, Comedy Bar Danforth. Tickets are more than halfway sold out. Shout out to everybody who's bought a ticket. I can't wait to wrap Toronto up with you guys and then take a break. I need one. So my mental can be like 7.5 out of 10.
Right now, what point is what is the calibration?
But yeah, man, how's everybody's weekend been? Mina, how's your weekend been?
Weekend's been good. I actually didn't have any work, so I've actually been chilling. And we had our games night Friday night. Actually that we'll bring that up in the Movember ideas, but like so we had our games night. It was very much needed. So whole Saturday and Sunday snooze. Apart from football on Sunday night, right?
You guys win or lose?
Apart from football on Sunday night, so like allow my mental to be pimping. There's a reason why you need to be pimping. Do not let me enter water slide.
AKA the lost. How about you, Alex? How's your weekend?
My weekend was okay. You know, Saturday I'm Adventist, so I was just resting. All Saturday. Then dropped a pod. Sunday I had 3 pods. I think we did 3 pods. So that was good. I had one crazy episode where one dude told me. Honestly, it was crazy because I didn't know his story until he was here in person. And I was like, yes, what's going on with you? He's like, yeah, so my stepsis killed my stepmom.
Ew. How did he jump
Well, how
into that?
did you get there?
He just dropped it on me. I was like, bro, what?
You can tell he's
That's
had
a
a lot of
TMI with
success.
capital
Yeah.
letters. That's TMI.
At this
Yeah.
point, you're like, production's gonna be like, pause.
Pause.
Do we need NDAs? We need to sign release forms.
Yeah.
Is
That's
this
wild.
on a need to know basis, or is like
Yeah.
if I tell you I gotta kill you?
Yeah.
Or my stepsister is gonna kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
So we recorded an episode with him,
It was fire.
and that was something crazy. My mouth was on the floor the whole time. I try to be respectful. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what's weird is that as a podcaster, when you hear a story, you have to fight like the
Your urge
human,
to know.
the human aspect of being good, and then the podcaster being like content.
Content. Yeah. Oh, true.
TikTok.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? You
Views,
gotta be
algorithm.
as
yeah.
respectful as you can, you know,
Yeah,
and be like,
yeah.
all right, let me honor, you as a human first,
First,
before
right.
anything else.
Right.
So yeah, that was it.
That's
My
actually
weekend was good
solid.
overall.
That's
Yeah,
good.
bro.
That's good.
Could you just take your mic and move it just a little bit towards your mouth? No, I mean like
Hi.
the angle.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
The-
Damn, that was
Like that?
That's perfect.
Okay, the other thing I'm gonna do is move this to the back because I
Yeah,
think it's bothering you.
yeah. I can feel like it's touching my neck.
Touching your neck, I was feeling that.
Okay.
Good call. Is
the
that
other one,
good?
This one.
Just gonna
Sorry.
tweak that a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you'd be moving more to your right, but you're pretty good.
Thank you.
That's good.
Experience.
When he's moving his hand, he's also touching this one.
Yeah, I saw that too. Okay, good call, guys. Good call.
Sorry.
All right, so when you're ready, just clap.
Like
and go.
clap and start again.
Mhm.
All right.
yeah.
Or start where you left off.
I like to clap. All right.
Yeah.
So just to like my weekend was also great. I didn't really do a lot of work. I usually tell people when I get into like the winter colder months, I do a lot of supporting is what I call it. Where it's like I would be going to other people's gigs and showing up and showing love and support, because that's kind of like when I start having time to do all these kinds of things. And I had the opportunity to be out last weekend, so a couple of my friends had events. A big shout out to A Freak Like Me, their 6-year anniversary party. It was amazing. It's nice to see them in such a space at Annabelle's.
You said it was called a freak like me.
A Freak Like Me, yeah.
Freak Like Me.
Yeah.
That's dope.
All purpose, whatever how they say it.
Yeah.
Pun intended.
All pun intended.
Yes.
Okay.
They had a 6-year anniversary party. It was an amazing thing. And then my boy Burleson opened up for
Burleson.
D Smoke and J Taj, who are
The winners of the Netflix show.
yeah. Great show. I love J Taj. He's got an aura that's like that commands like attention. Like he's so like silk and smooth with it. I was like, whoa, like, and he does this thing when he's rapping, he will like shift from the mic. I'm like, yo, why are you doing that, bro? Like, no, it was cool though. It was cool. And then a friend of mine launched their business. It's a new restaurant-ish kitchen type business, as in the hot meals. It's Pigeon.
As it hot.
So I hosted that
The opening.
event, the opening.
Yeah.
So it was fun to be a part of that. And so that's kind of my weekend, just going about town, just supporting, checking out things.
That's a lot of
He was
community
outside.
service.
He was outside.
Yeah, that's good community service.
community service.
No, I'm gonna like, you're putting in for the community, bro.
Yeah. But yeah,
solid.
ladies and gentlemen, it's episode 185.
Yeah.
If you were new here, just understand the catalog is heavy and it's popping, and anywhere you start from, I guarantee you are going to be blessed. And if you're regular, we appreciate you could have been anywhere, but you chose to spend the next little while with us. Being that this is we're in this space partnering with Movember, it's a lot of it is about the men's mental health, and I think. And I'm going to get into our icebreaker because I want to have an icebreaker about it. I just preface it by saying this podcast was started, with like having relevancy on social media, right? During the pandemic, because a lot of things we did theater, we did shows, and all of that was being locked down.
Right.
And then for me personally, and I've said this a lot of times, the podcast sort of then like evolved to become like therapy for me.
Yeah.
When I was going through a bunch of stuff, there was a time where
For all of us, really, too.
where I broke down in university. Well, not university, but like when I was at Humber, I had this huge breakdown. It was crazy. I couldn't move. I I couldn't work. You remember that time, right? Like this guy showed up and supported me. But the podcast has been my therapy, anyways. When I couldn't afford therapy, I do think everybody should seek
3 o'clock.
I do think everybody should seek actual therapy, but this is the free version. But I kind of wanted to start out with an icebreaker. I was going to say, and this is for everybody in the room. What's one thing men pretend to know how to do but don't? What's one thing men pretend to know how to do but don't? And this could be anything you can
Process
think of.
emotions, I think.
Damn. Bro, I'm about to say the exact
About to
same
say the
thing.
same. Process emotions.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we're... So go ahead. Don't know.
Process emotions because I think we don't like the hassle that comes with thinking that doesn't give us solution, right? Emotions, especially like deep ones, they are things you just go through, right? And it doesn't necessarily, when we're processing it, it doesn't give us answers or solutions, especially immediately, right? Is a slow process, and you have to be true to yourself. You have to open up to yourself. So once anything is taking our time to think and process, we're going to shove it to the side and find a way to cope. We're going to shove it to the side and find a way to cope. And that is how it moves on. Now, sometimes somewhere along the line, it might just get pushed down that it becomes watered down. Or sometimes it might just be something where you shut the door, but it's still, brewing behind that door, right? And sometimes there's no door, it keeps interfering with your regular life, right? If you're not dealing with it, keep interfering with your regular life. So again, it can show up in different ways for people, but a lot of guys cannot process it immediately. It's really hard to process. We just find a way to cope, I would say. What is your take from that aspect, processing emotion?
Man, you really hit the nail on the head. I'd say processing feelings is very inefficient.
Yeah. It really.
It feels like a waste of time.
Yeah.
You know? And there's a metaphor I heard, or a metaphor where a guy is going through his day, right? And he says he's driving a truck, right? Like a pickup. And something happens to him, let's say a microaggression, it's a little rock being thrown at the window, and he can catch the rock.
Yeah.
And he's like, what am I going to do with this rock? He throws it behind him and keeps on driving. Something happens to him. He gets another rock thrown at him, catches it, throws it behind him. Yeah. And he's driving, this throwing rocks behind him. And he's just like, I just got to keep driving, you know? Yeah. And before you know it, there's a pile of rocks.
He's just dragging along with him.
He's just dragging along with him. And that's kind of what like not processing emotions does. Right. Because it feels so inefficient to process your emotions when you have the day to handle. Yeah. So letting that all go feels like a waste of time, but it's so necessary to be able to let things out, whether it be through journaling, speaking to somebody, speaking to a therapist. But yeah, it doesn't feel as natural for us. I think because you're not really taught to express yourselves. Yeah. We're really taught to do something that rewards our physical, and that's usually it.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that's some of the things that really challenge us when it comes to dealing with our emotions, man. You're so right. Like, it's funny we both said the exact same thing.
we literally just
so that's your answer too?
Huh?
That's your answer as well?
Yeah, that was my answer too. That's what I'm saying.
Now, you guys are too serious, man. I was going to say something like men pretend they know their way around a woman, you know?
Hey,
you guys,
that wasn't our answer.
Even women don't know women. Yeah, we don't have no answer to that. We don't have no answer. Haven't you seen those women that turn and start dating women, and then they come back and start doing a talk show on how they understand men now?
Nah, I feel like because I was maybe an icebreaker question. I should have said icebreaker. You guys just like took it all the way.
Oh, you could have started with wrong answers only.
You know what? I think another point is we never get like proper screenings or anything. We don't check our health. We're like, check our health. I'll give it 2 weeks, and if it's still there, maybe I'll do something. You know, we rarely say, you know what, I'll go get a checkup for prostate cancer or see what that real problem is. That's something we rarely do either.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it stems from men not wanting to find out more problems. This is one thing I've noticed this personally. I think
It's
this
like
is how.
it's like going to a mechanic with
Yeah,
your car.
it's like I noticed this when I found out how how much I hated going to the clinic or hospital or whatever, right? It started with trauma, with like family, loss of family and all that, right? But generally, when there's slight ailments, you just want to deal with it. We already carry a lot.
Mhm.
Now you don't want to go and diagnose and just find a list again. We don't want that. So I think that in hindsight is something that we are subconscious about. We just don't want to find out too much. Because one thing, as long as you're feeling a type of way, those guys are going to find something. They're going to find something. Same thing with your car. You just go and say you want to fix. You just go and say you want to fix tire. They find out that your rim, your rim is bent, right?
Yeah.
And then from your rim, the left rear brake pad is peeling.
And
Things
then-
like that.
And then they call you and be
And
like,
then they call you.
like, unfortunately, we found out this this issue's wrong with your car.
It's wrong with your
and
car.
I'm like, okay, cool, don't touch it.
Don't
Like,
touch it.
Well, unfortunately, due to standards, we can't bring the car down anymore.
down, yeah.
It's gonna stay up there till you're ready to
Yep.
fix it.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you another question. What is the last thing? So I guess what's the most manly thing you've done recently?
Wow.
Is it not the daily life? I don't know.
I thought about it a little bit. I think the last manly thing I did was say no, man. Just say no.
Just say no.
I feel like because like you're like consistently like
Yeah.
required to go and do.
Go and do. Yeah.
And I just said no, I'm not.
Mm.
And I don't need a reason to. Like, I just said no. I choose to stay in and rest. I'm not doing it. It felt very manly, man. Even though I was talking to the mirror, but it felt very manly.
Come on, man.
Come on,
I
man.
thought you taught someone
Come
like,
on, man.
you told his boss, no.
Come on, man. Now, how do we take that?
How about you guys? I went first because I didn't want him to go first and give a serious answer.
A
And then you
serious
give a
answer.
serious answer. And I'm like, shit, I gotta give a serious answer now.
Oh boy, I don't know.
Besides going to work, man.
Besides going to work,
Everybody does that.
All right, so I could go. I got my tires changed. I felt like I did something.
Hey,
You know,
I like that for you. I love that for you, man. Because no, very best friend. That's manly. Yeah.
That's it.
yeah. Well, I would say I haven't done any manly thing. I've just been taking the easy route. Like, hey, it's stressing me. I'm going to rest. Aside from work, tires I haven't changed. I tried to call them to book up, but everywhere is booked up.
It's tough.
Everywhere is booked up. Maybe the manly thing I'm about to do next, because I'm off tomorrow, I'm going to just drive my tire and go and sit down in the tire changing place at 5 a.m. or like maybe because they say you can line up from like 7 a.m. They open at 8. So I'm about to go 7 because they say the lot is always full by the time they open. So I'm going to go there and sleep in the car. That's very manly if you ask me. So my own is manly thing I'm about to do. So not done.
Yeah.
I guess just to quickly like touch on a few things. And when I was coming up with these questions, I kind of was just thinking about myself,
Right.
And I was trying to bring it down to what I think our levels are at in terms of like the conversation surrounding mental health, men's mental health. I think there's a lot of conversations, there's a lot of things that we could talk about, right? But I wanted to kind of hone in on a few things, and I guess probably could help people out there. But how do you guys personally like recharge when life gets overwhelming? What are some of the things that you guys do when life gets overwhelming? Because I feel like we all get overwhelmed with a lot of stuff. Like being a businessman, podcaster, creator. I don't know, are you a sugar daddy?
Hey.
But I'm joking about that. But what were some things that you guys do to recharge when life gets overwhelming?
I sleep. I play football. I I turned to comedy.
Mm.
Yeah, I laugh my pain out, bro.
Fair.
Yeah, it's comedy, bro. Comedy
Playing
comedy
football,
does
so
it.
you be tackling extra hard.
No, I don't. I
just body somebody.
As
Like,
deep
what-
tackles.
what-
as funny as it is, I'm still like I'm light as a feather on the game. Like they just found me more than they found.
It's crazy because he'll body somebody, be like, yo, are you okay? Be like, I'm
Yeah,
good now.
I'm good now. just get the ball like this. Just fire one cool shot at the goalie.
Yeah, go. Ooh, that was tough.
That's
And then you be like,
I'm good now.
okay,
I'm good now.
all right. Now let's run into
How about you, Alex?
So it's funny you say. I have levels to it. So like on a regular day basis, I'm in the shower for a little bit longer. You know,
That
Yeah.
part, bro.
Yeah.
That
a
part.
good shower.
Now, what
Bruh.
temperature of water?
Hot.
Why are you burning your skin?
Steamy, like
Why are you
sauna,
burning
like-
your skin?
On the shoulders though, you can't go front. You gotta go on the shoulders.
Yeah.
Where? So I got the shower for like the everyday joints. When it's tough, I'll sometimes play soccer too. I play football.
Right.
Hit the gym, go for a walk, like physical joints. Sometimes I'll go to the Oshawa Lake when it's not too busy because that joint fills up.
Right.
You know. And then sometimes I have therapy too when I need to get a lot off. So there's levels to it. Like when I'm like, all right.
Well, you go
I'm
to the
at
paid
max.
one. You go to the paid one. Therapy.
Yeah,
You go
exactly.
to the paid one.
Yeah.
We work on the 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
But that's the only feel like my therapist is like, it's been a while.
Build up.
Word.
We need to have something that can exhaust the money.
I get every cent out of it.
Yeah,
Facts.
No,
Yeah,
those
man.
are great things, man. I was thinking. I mean, I didn't even think about an answer. I just kind of thought of the prompt. But when I'm overwhelmed, I take walks. I take walks. I just take a walk and not answer my phone call. Just put on like some songs and just like take a walk and just walk into the abyss.
Yeah.
What else? Rest. I've been taking like priority on rest, man.
You have been. Okay, now that's good. That's a lately thing.
Yeah?
You need to emphasize on lately.
Lately.
Right?
Yeah,
Lately.
yeah. I've been taking that more seriously because I don't know if it's a fun fact, but I've had high blood pressure for like 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and I didn't know. So a friend of mine who's a nurse just called me and said, "Yo, like," because I was talking, because again, one over one, I call my friends. Like I'm someone who's been learning to open up because as a man, that's the term 2025. As a man, you can't tell people your problems. But I said, "Fuck that shit." Yeah, someone's gonna hear about what I'm going through. So, and then I was talking to one of my friends, and she called me. She's like, "Yo, like, when last you check your blood pressure?" I was like, I don't know. She's like, "You've been on the road for a month and a half. Go check it." And I went and like, because I did a Shoppers, and I'm like, "Yo," talking to the lady, "Yo, here's my result," and she's like, "Are you okay?" Literally, yeah, it was high. And so they advised me to come back every other day. I mean, now we're like monitoring it, and I'm eating salad, making sure my beets are in my salad, all that fun stuff, eating right, resting, prioritizing rest. And because I didn't realize that I could just fall asleep. Like if I'm like resting, I can just fall asleep right away. Like it's not like, so it's hard to explain it, but it's not normal behavior to just like fall asleep right away. It's just because like your body's like, okay, shit, I've got 5 minutes. Let's sleep. Like,
Yeah.
do you get me? Like your body's like, oh, he's not doing anything? All right. Let's attack the sleeping nerves or whatever. So I'm obviously like, there's more to it, but just to put it in plain terms. So resting, taking walks. I tried to get back into like a squash program as well, but just my schedule didn't align properly with it, and that sucks because I really enjoy playing squash.
You know what? It's not necessarily squash for me. I want to get into swimming.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Swimming's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, swimming's good. I need to do that more.
Yo,
Let's go
I
and
miss
find
swimming.
you to sign up. I took pamphlets. It's been 2 months since I took those pamphlets to figure out which program I want to do. I've not checked that pamphlet since I took it.
Yeah, but I mean, I think pretty much like just this is what everybody says. Like we pretty much kind of do things that align on the same way.
Yeah.
Rest, find a hobby, escape from like just whatever your vice is, good vice that is, anyways. Just to recoup on
This might be a bit unorthodox. I find that there are some times when I feel heavy on emotions, right? I probably don't know the direction it's coming from, like what the emotion is stemming from. I write poetry, right? I write poems. So
Check
for
it
me,
out, by the way. Check it out.
yeah, you go check it out. She made me write it.com. So I write poetry and it's more romance, heartbreak, all those kind of stuff. So there are sometimes when I feel heavy on emotions and I play some type of music, I'm resonating with them, right? And I feel like I just got heartbroken like today, right? I feel that intense. So what I usually do is I just tap in on whatever I'm feeling at that time and I write the most heartbreaking poem like you'll ever see. So every day it seems like every new poem you see, you think I just got freshly heartbroken and stuff, right?
And-
I tend to that because of the poetry, because of writing, I tend to then bury myself, go into that emotion, right? Because then I write it out, right? Rather than if I'm not doing anything else, I would like to do something to get out of that emotion, like they playing football or sleeping or whatever, just to get out of it, right? But if I plan to write, I actually embrace that emotion. So whenever I'm feeling those kind of stuff, I feel like okay, maybe I should think of a direction to paint this emotion and write about it. So I just immerse myself in it, find a storyline I want to write from, a pain point I want to write from, and then just write about it.
It's dope.
Yeah.
And that lets you get out the emotions.
It lets me get it out through the writing. So by just immersing myself in it and just finding, not putting it into words, putting it into words and just put it out.
That's beautiful,
Yeah.
man.
Just I do that. a lot.
Well,
Say that's beautiful, like he just said
Like-
a poem to you.
That's a poetic way to
nah,
explain
like
it.
you
Come see,
paint,
come
you
sa.
paint that picture though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah. I don't hear that often. I can't even lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
A lot of creatives do it, but some people don't know.
Yeah, just don't
Some
talk
people
about
don't
it.
know it. They don't talk about it, right?
Yeah.
Drake can be feeling emotion. He's writing like our next conversation on or he would turn it into a comedy a comedy sketch, right? And then we all laugh about it. Right, we all laugh about it, but he's literally laughing at my pains or whatnot, right? Or it might not be his direct story. And this is the beauty of art, right? It won't be your direct story in most cases, but you personalize it. That's the way I call it. Because like then I write poems and you'll be like, oh, who is it this time? Who is this girl? Whatever it is. It's just I find that what I want to pinpoint. You find that story you want to write about. Immerse yourself in there. Allow yourself to feel that and write from what you're feeling. Right? That's how you personalize it, and your consumers will resonate. Because like the best stories are the ones that are told from a personal point of view. You'll be surprised how many people understand or resonate with you, or at least just understand what you're feeling, right? But yeah, that's
fair.
it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Very fair.
So I guess to round up this segment and keep it pushing. What is your relationship with vulnerability?
Who is that?
Pretty girl who wants you to open up.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Yeah, you're asking great questions, man.
Hey, Movember, cut the check.
I'm not afraid to be vulnerable anymore, I think.
Nah, man, I'm still afraid, man. I think once you, and I'm in a space where a lot of people, give me a lot of flowers for the things that I'm doing and put you on this pedestal. And I know they don't mean to, right? But once you let that kind of get to you, now you're even scared to speak up even more because one, you don't know who's looking at you.
Right,
Two,
right.
you don't know how they're going to belittle you when they find out that, he's not so tough or anything like that. So it is harder for me, and that is why I'm shout out to my chat, the chat group, there's like kind of, obviously I think at the end of the day you have to find somebody that you are vulnerable with. But I think at the same time that's why I miss pillow talking, that's why I feel for me anyway, that's where the most vulnerability lies, pillow talk, that type thing, because at the end of the day I think you still have that fear that if you tell like your guy, you might go tell somebody else, like that kind of thing. Not that I don't trust my people, I trust my people, but I think the higher I climb, as of now anyways, my relationship with everybody is tighter. Like I'm like, nah, God, I'm holding it in. And just take longer showers and cry in the shower type shit.
Yeah, man, I feel you.
But you gotta find a way to find the pillow top because you can't keep locking that up behind the doors, bro.
Yeah.
The monster is growing. The monster is growing. That's how I feel. The monster is growing, and it just I hold a lot in. I don't share a lot because I feel like I can be I need to be strong for some people, right?
Mhm.
That's how I think. That's the standpoint I think from, right? I share with the people I'm close to, but I don't let the weakness show, right? Like I can tell you what's going on, but I wouldn't let you see how broken it has made me or how cracked I am at that point, right? Because somebody else is relying on me to be a foundation for them, sort of, or like a solid wall for them to just fall back. Definitely not going to be a cushion for you to do soft landing. It's a solid rock. You have to be careful how you land, right? But if I have to talk about it, I'm not too afraid to talk about it anymore, right? It's just a matter of like everybody's got problems. I look at it like everybody's got problems, right? I'd rather put myself in a position where I'm listening to everybody.
Yeah.
I'm listening to everybody. I'm trying to be whatever you need me to be at that time, right? I'm trying to be that. Help you laugh it off. Help you see a perspective you're not seeing, right? I'm big on looking outside the picture, outside one direction, right? How do you think this other person is thinking about this situation? This is your point of view. How do you think another person is looking at it, right? Do you know the cause of why this person reacted this way or why you end up feeling this way or why this has turned out this way? Now, there's just so many things in life. I like to be there for people to, to kind of unpack whenever they want to.
Yeah.
But in hindsight, I just don't want to, add to other people's problems. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. But if I have to talk about how I can easily. I can.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. For me, I look at vulnerability as levels. I have said levels a few times now, but
the levels with this guy.
There's a 3.5.
Yeah.
There's a 5.
There's a grading scale.
There's a grading scale. And there's a 7.7.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
So I'll break it down a little bit because, like, if you have a car, right? Let's say you have a
Right.
Benz,
Right.
right? And you have a crack in the Benz. You're gonna be like, yo, I have a crack in the Benz. I have a crack in the window. But if your locks don't work, how often are you gonna tell people your locks don't work? You're gonna be like, his locks don't work. He's open,
Right.
So I find it very difficult to tell people that my locks are open.
Yeah, like sure. Right.
But I can tell, I can
Right.
open up about having a crack in my windshield, no problem. You know?
Yeah.
So
That's
Like the surface level stuff.
yeah, surface things, but don't get me wrong, if a window breaks, it could be bad.
Yeah,
So it's not.
yeah,
So it's like
yeah,
the
yeah.
levels to the vulnerability, because I don't want something to be thrown back at me,
Right.
or be approached with something that I was vulnerable with,
Right.
and
At the time. And
yeah. I'll never forget this one story, bro. I'm a part of this group called ISI, and I opened up to somebody about something I was going through, and then in public, the man came up, and I was out with my girl chilling, and the man comes up to me in public in front of people and is like, "Yo, so what about that thing?" And I was like, "Sir, sir."
Time
You
out.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's actually crazy.
Yeah, so it's things like that, I think, are like, there's levels to it, But so yeah, that's what my relationship with vulnerability is like. Yeah, levels to it.
That's dope, man. And I guess, this is a conversation I think people need to keep having as we
Right.
grow up in life. Vulnerability, our relationships with our friends, and who we are as men in society, and saying, choosing ourselves. We don't have enough of these conversations, right? So again, just big shout out to like Movember for fostering a space
Yeah.
that we can have these conversations. And if you're listening, I definitely want to, hear your thoughts on like, what's the most manly thing you did recently? It doesn't have to make sense, but you putting yourself first.
Ladies, you can also tell us what's the most manly thing.
What's your relationship with vulnerability? I definitely want to, hear yours if you have anything. And what's something that you think men pretend to know about? I still stand by it. I think men think they know their way around women, and that's not true. We lie a lot about that shit. In the bedroom, in person, however you look at it. But speaking of opening up, I don't know if you guys saw the story. X, Twitter, as I know it to be, now have a feature where you can know where Twitter accounts are based out of, right? So they will tell you like this person is based out of.
So what do they call that thing that you buy?
VPN.
VPN. What VPN does?
I don't know.
Is that
No, VPN hides your location. Well, VPN is just a security firewall. It's not like hide your location or anything.
Oh, I think it's to give you access to a location or something.
No,
okay, but it generally it's not like
it's
okay.
not like that.
Okay,
but so and this lady, an author, she's like she applauds Elon Musk after the update, revealing and she goes, revealing where accounts are based is the best thing yet at Elon Musk. I honestly think you need to give Nigeria a timeout. All her impersonators are from Nigeria.
Oh,
everybody impersonating the author's account is in Nigeria.
Wow.
She's based in the States. So I think it's a good thing because it exposes like, for journalists to kind of like knows where your sources are like based out of or coming from. And then like, if you're in the scamming business, like they're going to out you because now they know like where you are. I don't know that VPNs can help.
The scammers are big mad.
Bro, they're big. Yo. Nah, because a lot of people, especially, I think this is also like big in the modeling community, right? Where people just take other people's account, where like if they are models or whatever, just use their pictures.
Catfish.
The catfish people, and just use it to front, right? So I don't know. Well, if you know where they are from, what are they going to do about it?
Well, you can navigate the space. So if someone's like asking you for thousands of dollars on Twitter,
that's
just Ghana, you can see where they're based from. They're not in.
For sure. Yeah, and there was bare like Russian accounts and Slavic accounts that were pro MAGA, this and that.
Right.
So you know that they're actually not trying to go for that, and in the reality they're trying to clout farm for money, because
that's true.
On Twitter you can get paid off engagement. Yeah. Whereas you don't have to watch a video. Just like a tweet and just watch some tweets and scroll. People get paid off that. So yeah, man.
I'll just read some of the comments, and the one comment that keeps coming up is country of particular concern.
Please. We're top 2 and we're not number 2, Nigeria.
Someone says that's gonna be hard for us to get remote jobs.
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna be hard to get a remote job. For real.
Oh my God, man.
Bro, I have a personal story about something regarding that remote job. Yeah, when you finish that.
So what's your story?
So one of the contractors that come to shop at my store, right? Came to talk to me one day, was like, yo, so there's this guy that works, one of his wife's employees, right? They've been trying to, so he's asking for, he's seeking kind of advice, just to rub minds and stuff. So it was like, she has been trying to get him to come back to office, right? Because we're getting everybody to, stop the work from home thing. So she has been trying to get him to come back to office, but he hasn't, agreed. He said, that he changed location, that he's not close to work anymore, and da. And bro, and he tells me the person is Nigeria. I say, sorry. He moved to where he's not paying rent.
Yeah.
Right? He's getting paid Canadian dollars every 2 weeks. And all he has to do is buy high-speed internet and turn on the generator.
He's not coming back.
I'm like, if he is giving you excuses, so now I'm not going to assume that yes, guarantee he's in Nigeria, right? But if someone is giving you excuses as to which they're not even giving you, okay, 1 day out of the week or 2 days or something. They're not coming. They're just making up excuses. They've moved somewhere that is not probably in Canada, right? And it definitely isn't PEI. It definitely is in Yukon or something. It definitely isn't there, right? Because you probably just show your background or whatever, right? If they're giving you that bunch of excuses, they've gone to where they don't want you to know. So, and if he's Nigerian, the likelihood that he's gone back to Nigeria is high because a lot of them still crave that temperature, and if they're the reason why a lot of people are here is the standard of living, making the money and whatnot. But if they can just work hours off, and the time difference also adds up, right? So they can just work here and they have a lot of time to play, to have fun in Nigeria. They're spending CAD, not paying any rent and just living their life. So the chances that they are there or they've gone to a vacation place, that's another thing. Some people want to just go somewhere, they be on a vacation for 3 months, right? And they be working from home and still earning the same thing. So I'm like, if they're not making, they've moved somewhere. And I'll put maybe 1 out of 3 options is Nigeria, and Nigeria is not number 3.
Speaking of Nigeria lost the World Cup qualifiers to
Congo DR.
Congo DR. Yeah, it sucks, man. And we tried.
Everybody was ready. All the other African countries, they had their tweets
And then
ready.
see, Nigeria's undefeated because it happened, and then Nigeria somehow made it a thing of, well, at least if they're gonna diss us, they're gonna diss us in French. We don't understand the language, so we can't be bothered. And then and then they came out and said that they're blaming the loss to voodoo. Like magic.
Yeah, so somebody was doing the coach, one of the coaching staff of the DRC when they were doing the penalty shootout. The guy he claimed that he saw him doing something, and then as soon as he the Nigerian player missed the spot kick, he was like, yeah, he saw him doing voodoo. Like, bro,
but it's like come on, is Nigeria calling the kettle black? Like,
just lose and go home or something.
We're not above that. I don't know if you guys saw the Grammys nominations. And I wanted to just quickly touch on the global performance category, which is where we sort of belong. Best global music performance. Best African music performance. Love by Burna Boy, With You by Davido, Hope and Love by Eddie Kenzo, Gimme That by Wizkid and Iris Star, and Push to Start by Tyler. I don't know how familiar you are with this, Alex, but if you had to pick one, who would you pick winning the best African music performance for Grammy 2026? So again, it's Love by Burna Boy. I forget how the song goes.
Yeah.
I forgot how the song goes.
Love you, whatever. I forget how the song goes. With You by Davido, obviously. I've never heard Hope and Love. I've never heard that. Give Me That is a kind of a new song, and Push to Start by Tyler.
I think Davido.
I think Davido, but I think Davido, but Push
Tyler,
to Start,
might actually get it for popularity. I feel like Tyler's like the Drake of like South Africa.
Yeah,
like most popular, but in terms of like cultural relevance, she's not as.
And also, like
this is Davido's only chance, bro.
You think so?
Yeah, because this song is.
This campaign,
the
campaign for With You, bro, it's crazy.
Yeah. It's crazy. And that's why it's going to probably be pushed, because I think it was released close to the Grammy nominations too. That's why I'm giving the edge to Tyler, Push to Start, right? Because she released hers way earlier, but that song is as big as it gets, right? So hopefully he gets it, because like they've been snubbing a lot of songs that actually made proper waves. So I wouldn't even be surprised anymore.
Speaking of Burna Boy, man, I mean, you listen to the story about him telling.
Yeah. So he was performing, and then he seen this couple sleeping in the front row, right? You do know there's another developing story.
No, it's an old story. What was the developing one?
The developing one is the one that he's doing. I don't know if it's the Atlanta one or so. He found another couple. A guy that wasn't turning up enough.
Well, that's an old story.
Did not turn up enough.
Yeah, that's
and
an
he
old
gave
story.
him,
Yeah,
refunded him the money.
Resurfaced. That's an old.
Oh,
video.
that one.
I think that was
surfaced.
he gave me back his money to get out.
That's so crazy.
But yeah, I mean, generally, they're saying his ticket sales are down. I mean, it's not as empty as some people have been portraying it, but they're saying his ticket sales are down.
Like, I think in general, like I think we've argued that the album itself alone is it's not an African album in my opinion. What's it called again? No Sign of Weakness. I think it's an album that's marketed for like a different kind of audience.
For a more American audience.
Yeah. So like he's gotta tap into that, and
But then,
Can I just say I hate that? Like when I go to an Indian restaurant, I want Indian food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I want Indian food, bro.
Yeah.
Like when I hear Burna Boy, I want to hear Nigerian music. I want to hear
fair.
So like I get the sample with Tony Braxton, but the whole trying to appeal to the American market, like I hate that with Shensia too, bro. Like she's trying to make her music so American. I'm like, nah, give me the Indian food. You know?
No, I hear you.
Yeah, man.
I mean, like. Again, I just hope it's one of those things that, again, I don't wish bad for anybody, especially someone who's like rising in Afrobeats, and just like seeing like we've been able to make some strides this year that have been very remarkable, like with the Ashake and the Red Bull Orchestra thing. I think he's the first Nigerian artist to have done that. They usually do with South African artists. And then Adekunle Gold just did his own symphony thing as part of the jazz festival, sold out in London, 2,700 capacity, I think it was. That's amazing. On the same night that Olamide is having a show at the OVO Arena. OVO Wembley, I think it is. 13,000 capacity, sold out as well, like same night.
Yeah.
And they used to be label mates.
Really?
Yeah, so he easily could have, he easily could have stolen, some of his crowd, that kind of thing. So again, we're making some really great strides, and so I just hope that we can find a way, because Burna Boy is international touring, one of the biggest international touring acts from Nigeria, Africa.
One of the best performing.
Acts. So
I put him up with like the best performers in the world, right? Like in the past year touring. Yeah, his performance, his stage presence is dope.
Speaking of touring, did you guys see that The Weeknd is the highest grossing touring artist?
He's
in
the
the
highest
world
grossing touring artist. Yeah,
I'm like, he's not in the news. Like I don't see him in the news. Like I don't hear anything. I
think he has like a Reddit link, or like what do they call that, Discord. He probably has a Discord and he only drops it there. And his Discord probably has like
he's
millions
like an artist
of people
that's
on
on
there.
social media. Like he has a social media presence. Like you don't hear anything.
No.
You just pops
All of a
out.
sudden,
It
boom.
is incredible.
Yeah.
It is.
It is, it is unheard of how silent he is and popular he is at the same
It's
time.
crazy.
Yeah, I don't think there's been an artist in the last 10 years besides, I think him and Beyonce.
Yeah.
Beyonce's one like, when
Beyonce
Beyonce's
is
coming.
loud. You are
Beyonce's
hearing
coming.
it.
You know it's coming.
You are hearing it.
You'll see
Beyonce is moving.
Probably like a black box or something. You know it's coming.
Mm.
She'll start with the some ads or some like deals, whatever. Unless The Weeknd is on American television or something like.
Yeah, something we're not seeing.
Because like
it's ungodly, like how big he is without much promotion, it feels like.
Exactly. And then I don't know the new song. I haven't even heard a new album or whatever that he's working with. He's actually ridiculous and nice at the same time. He should just...
I can't tell the difference between songs, to be honest with you. Like all the songs, no shade, no disrespect. But like...
And that's why I also wonder how he has so many fans. Because I share the same sentiment. Like, I don't have more than 3 songs of... 3 is a lot.
Oh, who?
The Weeknd.
Oh.
I don't have more than 3 songs of The Weeknd on my phone. And I download music, you understand?
Yeah.
I don't have more than 3 songs. So, again, people have their own fan base and all that, right? But I think the songs are, like, they're similar. They're kind of close, but... Yeah. Even the ones that are popular, I don't vibe with them like that.
The pop hits. I used to love the old Weeknd, like when he was on his. You know what I'm saying? I used to love like old Weeknd, but I get it. He went the pop route, very popular. But yeah, it's not my cup of tea. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel it.
Talk about that. Why do I feel like Bruno Mars? So you see Bruno Mars. I think he's one of the most talented artists in the world. This guy has gone to collaborate. Like, there's no year that he doesn't have like a top trending song with somebody. Like, he can feature anybody, literally. Like, he can just go anywhere and feature anybody and come out unscathed. Like, literally. His own talent is just, I just don't know where he's taking it to. I think he's just having fun.
Bruno Mars?
Yeah.
He wasn't legal trouble, no?
Yeah,
He wasn't legal. That's
Yeah,
why I said I don't know where he's taking it. Like,
he's taking it to the nose. Is what
Flagrant.
That's
flagrant, bro.
Well, you deserve a red card. That's crazy. Yo, Mess Mental, you're about to send him. You're about to send his mental down.
Movember, I apologize.
That's crazy.
I apologize. That was right there. It was right by the rim, you know?
Yeah. That don't make it better. How do you guys feel the Raptors?
They're 12-5. You said, what's the record? 12-5?
7 straight wins.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like,
Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
You guys are doing your thing.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
And they're balling, man. They're balling.
Yeah. Seeing Glorilla at the
Gloria?
courtside.
Hey,
like,
she's
okay.
serious.
Yeah.
Gunner 2 was a courtside game.
Who?
Gunner.
Gunner too, yeah.
Gunner.
Gunner and both of them for real.
So are we speculating that Glorilla?
And Brandon Ingram.
And Brandon Ingram, yeah, they're a team.
Oh, there is Gloria and Brandon. No, they
yeah.
actually, their thing is public.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's public.
very
Yeah,
public.
she came to support her
I
man.
didn't know about that.
I
man.
didn't know until the game. I'm like, she can be
Damn.
serious with somebody? I didn't, yeah.
Would you
Because she
guys
played
be,
too much.
would you guys be with a girl who's rapping about like things Glorilla's rapping about? Would that be easy for
I
you?
don't know what she's rapping about. I don't hear her song.
I don't exactly.
I don't know any of her songs.
Besides the one with Drake, I
Yeah.
don't think I've like.
I don't
Gloria
remember
has
what
something
is the one with Drake.
Is it Glorilla or is no, it's not
Sexy
Glorilla?
Red.
Sexy Red.
Oh,
my
it's
bad.
Sexy Red. That is
Yeah.
Even Sexy Red and Drake, I don't know what they're doing right now. But they're playing tennis together. I don't know that. What is? There's no. I don't. It's not rice and beans.
Nah.
Right? Like it's not blending nice.
Before we get out of here, man, can we talk about this tech fleece quarter zip thing?
Quarter zip.
Quarter zip. Yes. I'm
Another
gonna lie. I was gonna bring that up. I was gonna bring the main reason I was gonna bring it. Like, one lady made a post and was hating on it.
From a black man's perspective?
Yes,
Yeah, I think I saw it.
was hating on it.
Something along the lines like, what was her context again? Like,
I think it was like we like to place our happiness, or like we like to over exaggerate anything that has to do with outfit. Like we did the suit thing. There was a suit period. There's sweatpants. And now it's a quarter zip.
I think she missed the memo on like how people feel about like looking good. There's a whole thing about like you dress good, feel good type of thing, or you look good, you feel good type of thing. Like clothing is apparel is part of people's comfort, like what you wear to work, what you wear. So I think I haven't listened to the thing, but if that's the context, then I think she's missed the point of it.
I wish we had the plug audio, but I have like the clip where she was talking about it.
But my thing is, I'm just scared prices are gonna go up.
On the quarter zip?
Yeah, bro.
It was
So you only quarter zip, eh?
No, I'm not like I'm a quarter zip guy, but it's the whole thing, like the pants,
the
the
pants,
shoes, the shirt
inner
inside,
shirt, the ties.
tie.
Yeah.
All that price is gonna go up now, and then next thing Louis Vuitton is gonna do something crazy, like I saw the thing about Pharrell's
Timberland.
Timberland.
Have you seen that shit?
It's like what,
86,000?
86,000.
Someone said,
It's like,
I wish Virgil Abloh was still here. They ain't gonna let that shit happen. Like, who's buying
86,000 teams.
86,000.
Who's buying?
They will buy. It's in a casket. They even put it in a casket. Sorry, in the box.
If I buy,
you're
those
not wearing
shoes,
that
I'm not
stuff.
wearing it.
Why are you stepping on it?
No. I think someone's going to wear it just to flex. Just to be like, yeah, my shoes cost 86,000.
No, that would probably be a replica.
They need to jam you. They need to.
How do you steal that shoe? Like, I'm thinking of, I'm plotting how to steal my sister. Just
decapitated.
Yeah, like
I'm taking
just
you
take
on
their
your
leg
leg.
and
I'm taking you
With
on
the
your
legs,
leg.
legs is dangling out the boot. Oh my God.
that's crazy, bro.
That is crazy.
86 are like what? Like you have to just make only 5 of those, and just sell it to just the rules. Just we know Jay-Z first, maybe Kanye. Kanye will not buy it. I don't think Kanye will buy it.
No, first of all, Timberland is like a East Coast thing. It goes there. So like, 50 Cent is not buying Timberland.
Yeah.
I want to hear what 50 Cent.
No, 50 Cent is not going to buy
I
it.
want to hear what thinks.
That's bad investment. That's bad investment.
Very bad investment.
Straight up, that's bad investment.
And then one Nigerian. One Nigerian is gonna buy just to
One
flex.
Nigerian.
They're going to find. They're going to buy it and flex. And
Yes.
you start seeing like 10 of those
It's a hush
in
puppy
Nigeria.
somewhere mad.
Could have been me. Could have been me.
Yeah.
But now we're gonna get out of here, man. I think this has been a fun conversation. Alex, what are you up to next? I know you have a business, you have a podcast. What else are you up? What are you up to next? Besides the podathon, that's going great. It seems like you've got a team of dedicated workers.
On Sunday, on November 30th, we're doing a workshop on public speaking.
Nice.
So that's definitely something that if you're trying to get better as a public speaker, storytelling, we have a workshop happening here in Whitmedia Studios. So that's something that we're working on, and I'm really excited about that. So please make sure to visit our Instagram, and link will be in the bio. And it's called the best tips for storytelling. So we got a guy named Clem Dwyer. He's like an international storyteller. He won like the Toastmasters International Award for storytelling.
Oh, wow.
And he's coming in to talk
nice.
about that.
That's nice.
Yeah,
that's
so,
dope.
Is that good? Is it a one-time thing, or are you trying to do that monthly?
Well, it's a one-time thing for now. Let's just test it out, see how it is, and then from there we can see how it goes. Maybe have like the recording or something like that for sale. But
Right.
that's something we're working on. And Shirley Joseph, I know you know Shirley.
Yeah.
So she's coming to that as well to
Nice.
talk about how she built up the Black community of content creators.
Shout out to Shirley, man.
Yeah, big shout out to Shirley. Big shout out to Shirley. So that's something we have coming up. Other than that, in December, we have a Black Friday sale for the studio. So if anyone's looking to rent the studio out and like become a podcast subscriber, they can hit us up at whitmedia.ca and get that. I feel like I'm a promo. It's like
No,
promo,
hey,
promo,
let
promo.
it-
Plug
Shameless
it
plug.
in. Shameless
plug.
Yeah.
But on a hustle note, I'm also working on some cool episodes. And our episode's gonna drop soon. There's that. Other than that, man, I'm taking walks to the shower.
Taking long showers.
I don't think we're going to say something before we get out of here. International Men's Day, which was this weekend, there was a whole post about like, did anybody call you? Did anybody call you for International Men's Day?
Oh yeah, it's like so I think the first question you asked is how did I find? Did we know it was international?
I didn't know till the day after. I think everybody found out the day after.
The day after, I saw it from these comedians. Sometimes you see like some posts like a day after, right? And it's like, it's Men's International Mental Health Day. I thought it was the one day. I'm like, damn, well, I missed it, right? And then I thought about it. I'm like, what am I missing it for? What am I could big up my guys, you understand? I could big up my guys and be like, but then I thought about, I'm like, everybody is finding out the way I'm finding out. Like, literally. So somebody else then made a post that is like the month, right? I'm like, and it's quiet like this. Like, it's so quiet. And I was going to, step out the house and be like, did anybody talk to you? Like, it's men's mental. How you doing? But hey, it's that's when another flash. I'm like, we kind of indirectly did our games night, and we didn't plan it, but it kind of fell into it.
Yeah, it kind of fell on it.
It kind of fell into. So we do games night. We try to be manly and do games night once a month if we can. Schedules can sometimes pour in. We get it, but as soon as we can, put time together. But it's not something that is big. We just get snacks if we have to. We can starve if we have to. But it's just games that is, just a man's, or anybody. It's not really just guys. It's just a close friends, just to have that. I wouldn't say it's intimate, but yes, kind of intimate because everybody's just up and about doing every and anything, right? And there's no time to plan. There's no time to plan. Once you start planning, you realize how busy everyone is. And then by the time you know it, we keep quiet about it because nothing is working. No time is flying out. You just be like, you know what? This Friday, make it available, right? Make it available. Games night. Whose house are we going? You just like, whose house are we going? Boom, we'll go to your house. And it's just that. And then we just play games. We can be there however long we want to be, play games and banter. It's all noise, music, whatever it is that has to go on. And we did that the past weekend. And when I was thinking about it, I'm like, you know what? We kind of did it because we talked there, right? You know, we picked each other's brains, right? And then we caught up. We caught up. So I think it was a good way for us to kind of get into the November unconsciously. We didn't know that was going on. I thought, yeah.
You touched on a good note. Like, as men, we need a third thing. Like, I don't want to be, yo, I'm gonna pull up on you.
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to check up on you.
Yeah.
It feels a bit weird. It feels almost like a waste of time.
Yeah.
Like, yo, let's go
But
fishing.
then why do you feel that weird? That's another point we need to pick on.
So I think, you know what it is? We've been trained that our time is used for activity.
Right.
You know? So it feels weird to just have somebody just come and spend time without an action.
Without an action.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Like, why are you gay?
What? You are gay.
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a thing where it's like, now if we are there, then we might as well do something, right? There was a period we used to convene for Big Brother Canada, right? We make like every Thursday or whatever, we are watching the episodes. And then there was a period, it was about football. Oh, summer, once World Cup starts, the lots of us that don't have tickets, we're gonna, start having like watch parties, things like that. We always try to, every now and then, we reinvent a new method to convene. I think that's the best thing we've been doing with our friendship, because Dre and I, we've known each other for more than 10 years, right? One way or the other, we're gonna find something to direct that energy to. Be like, okay, this is what we're going to use to, catch up. This is how we're going to, yeah. The podcast has been a great place, because if we are not doing games or whatever, we are always recording, and we talk before and after recording.
Yeah.
We catch up on the recording, right? You hear that the way he asks, how's your mental and all that. That's how we check up on. Again, we can't let everything on the pod, right? But it's a way for you to actually like
Patreon.
Just Patreon. If you need context, if you need more in depth, just let us know. But yeah, that's how we always have to find something.
Yeah, man, it's so important.
All right, man. This is a great conversation, Alex. This has been a beautiful time. Again, your family, and you're welcome any time. I guess just to round it up real quick, what's the one thing that you, as a man, you are happy that you've accomplished this year? Real quick. It's November, new month is, end of the year is around the corner.
Man, these questions, man, it's so good. I think something I'm proud of that I've accomplished this year.
As a guy, yeah, as a person, as an individual, as a man.
Man, it's my initial answer was going to be opening up Whitmedia Studios, but I'm like, I don't know if that's what I want to like tell my kids. I think as a man, giving my mom like hope and faith that I'm doing something on the right path. Yeah, like she went with the opening night. She came and she had like a moment where she was talking to Mike, and we had a little moment where people could record a video, to like a 5-minute video type of thing, and she was just talking about how proud she was, and seeing her reaction to that. I think that was a real proud moment, So I think that honestly is what I'm proud of.
Shout out to you for giving mom that. Yeah,
appreciate that, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, how about you?
Don't laugh when I say this one. Yeah. The biggest, ask the question again so I will now land.
What's your biggest achievement, or the achievement you're proud of the most?
Yeah, my brother getting married. It's my biggest.
From a guy to another guy.
Yeah, my brother getting married, you just going across the ocean to help my brother get married. Is the biggest.
Really?
Yeah, because
where'd
there's
you
nothing
go?
to write home for me, so it's okay. I take that one.
Was he back home in Nigeria? Where you got married?
No. He's here. We went to Cape Town.
That's fair.
Cape Town.
Yeah.
Okay, in South Africa.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair. I think for me, it's I'm trying to think as like a lot has happened this year, and I think being able for me just to show up every time that I'm needed and show up in a capacity that continues to provide for me and fill my cup up, because sometimes you can show up and just be like, yo, I don't want to be here. But being able to just show up when things have been like not so great. Yeah, I think for me, just being able to like have that capacity to continue to show up, because I just wonder like, how am I able to do certain things? Where does this energy come from? Where does this resilience come from? And I can't really quite question it, maybe it's God, but the capacity to just be able to show up, because through that I'm able to conquer, achieve, and provide for my people and the people around me. So yeah, I'm grateful. Like, I think that's the biggest thing, like having that capacity. Because a lot has happened this year, and thank God we don't look like what we've been through.
Oof.
Yeah. So that's it for me.
Yeah.
How about you?
I'm not sure. Caught me off guard. I gotta think about that for a minute.
You're a man, so
biggest accomplishments in the last year?
yeah.
Probably perfecting my skills with my audio and my video.
Shout out to you on that.
I think it came a long ways in the last 6 months or 8 months. We got the audio pretty well down to a science now.
Yeah.
The video's looking really good.
That's good.
Consistent.
Right.
We never lose any video footage hardly ever.
That's dope.
Which is
That's
great.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's really
Good for the brand.
Yeah.
So easy.
I've been there.
Yeah.
I'm still there.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Listen.
You had new a couple months ago.
Oh man, you guys don't bring that up. Don't bring that up.
Yo.
Yeah.
Almost a near miss.
Mhm.
Where the data was corrupted on the file.
Right.
The software to get it back.
Mhm.
No problem. As far as losing data, I don't think I've lost data since 2018, 2017.
Can I say?
Because I have a system when I work on it.
Right.
I download it, I back it up.
And you back to back
What
up.
I do is I do a bit check on it to make sure the file is coherent to the original.
Right.
It's called a CRC check.
Right.
And once I do that, then I erase the file off the card.
Memory card. Yeah.
If it doesn't pass, I don't delete it until I know it's 100% onto my server.
That's
Right.
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Shout out to you on that.
One thing I have to work on is cleaning my house. I'm really bad. I got a lot of stuff.
Dope.
So that's my future thing I got to work on.
Right.
Clean up.
I gotta say,
Yeah,
Mike's
some all my junk. I got a lot of stuff.
yeah. Mike has been one of the most consistent.
Yeah.
Period.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know?
Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I try to.
Yeah.
Dope.
It's hard sometimes.
Yeah.
Dope.
I think what it is when I come here, I leave all my problems somewhere else.
Ooh.
And
Tell me
just
about it.
focus on this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't give you a hard time unless I have to.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I try to work together as a team.
That's literally what this space is about. Like, that's the
Yeah.
biggest thing. When you're here, like, you just drop everything or just let go and just. That's what this space is for,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just like how he kind of wrapped it up. So he said what he's proud of and something he's going to work on. So
Something's gonna work
So
on.
let's go back around the room. What's something you got to work on?
First?
Let's go first with you.
Now, I have a big one that I really need to work on. I've said it before, but I think I want to actually, start putting hammer on the nail. I need to work on my book.
A book.
I want to.
That's the first
I want
I've heard
to
of
have.
it.
I want to have. No, it's not the first. I want to turn my poems.
Okay, a collection.
The collection.
Yeah.
All right, cool, man. A book. I was like, whoa, what chapter am I going to be in?
Either don't let me write. Don't let me write. Don't let me write, bro. Memoir. I want to have like a collection of poems. I kind of have an idea of the structure I want it to be, but is the self-publishing thing that is just holding me back. I need to find, the route to it, right? And then what steps do I need to follow? That is what I really need to work on. Yeah.
New York Times bestseller.
I want to be that. Yeah. The next time you go be like, I won't be telling you she made me write it.com. I'll just go my link, buy my book, and yeah.
Listen, future poet laureate.
Yeah. Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
what they do? What they do these days?
Oh my God, dog. This is the finger point. You see?
What did they do these days? I don't know. Clock it. Bro, that shit is everywhere.
Don't
It's
kill me.
corrupting my
No,
fire.
all right. Quick detour. Do you hate when you're around your girl so much they start talking like her? Have you ever had?
I haven't had a relationship that long.
You just did that.
No, that's people. That's I don't
That's
have a
girls.
girlfriend.
That's girls around you.
Yeah.
That's girls around you.
No. I don't have a lot of girls around me that do that. I see it's media, bro. I
That's just
consume
social
media, and
media.
that's
Just be talking it.
yeah.
Got you.
It's
got
literally.
you, got
It's
you.
I just see. I'm like the minute somebody says something. Come on, man. That shit is annoying.
That's crazy.
But yeah.
Something I got to work on going into New Year's or just in general. I do this thing where like when I do something really great, I don't know the way to come back from it. Especially when it's over. So I gotta find a way to like come back harder next year. Like just with everything that I'm doing. Just gotta find a way to scale up.
Scale it.
I'm very before I figure out how to scale up, the year is kind of like now I'm playing catch up for the most part, right? That's what happened to me this year, right? So going into next year, I kind of know what my faults were in this year. So I'm just trying to make sure that I'm better equipped for all the stuff that I want to do next year, and hitting the ground running earlier. And like we had a conversation, and I said to you, the one thing that I learned this year specifically is that embarrassment is the price for entry, and I shied away from that a lot. But going into next year, I'm knocking on every door, man. Like it's like
Prepared to be sick of.
exactly.
Prepared to be sick of.
Doing better with the content game, like posting more, like just like I have like a bunch of things I want to do, so just saying it to the world, I'm being held accountable for it, exactly. But yeah, that's what I want to work on.
For me, I don't know how it's gonna come across, but I think I need to get my sales game like completely straight, like completely just locked in, dialed in, like getting all of my sales skills like honed in, so I know how to be consistently closing every week. Like when you hear about how businesses be operating, they're like, yeah, I'm in a meeting every single day. I'm like, every single day you're closing, making like that, something like that. I think is something I definitely want to work on, just to make sure like there's never any like anxious moments with the business. This is something that like I want like to feed my family. So with that, I need to be like having either a sales team or like myself in like meetings consistently to really be, pushing the ball forward. So that's something that I definitely want to work on.
Gotcha.
And then that sounds very like, I don't know, material.
I think that's why I've loved this.
it is.
That's why I've loved this episode.
It's a purpose.
Everybody has had like different answers. That's why I'm really like, I thought we all have the same thing, but like I really walked away from this conversation with everybody having on different levels. And it just shows that we are in different places in life. Yeah. Even though like we see each other all the time, everybody's in a different spot. And like life is just so like, they say the world is a small place, but life is very large. That's what I feel. But yeah, man. It's been a great recording. I think, I've had a great year. I know I was talking about things that I enjoyed, but my greatest achievement, but like if we're talking career-wise, like the tour, man, this tour, like it's a blessing. It's been a blessing, and I'm humbled. And we wrap it up in Toronto on Sunday at the Comedy Bar down 4th. And I can't wait to, they like people come to the show and leave their problems at home. I bring my problems to the stage, and that's what we're gonna be having. But big shout out to Movember for this experience. Big shout out to Whitmedia Studios for having us. The entire team in the back,
Firespace,
the sound design lady, the sound design guy, the videographer, the lady who's in charge of all the multicam stuff. We appreciate you, Alex. Thank you so much for having us in this space. But we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna see you on the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. Plug yourself. I didn't think. Where can people find you?
Appreciate you. You can find me at 247 Hustler for the podcast. And at
you said that too fast. I'm gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm gonna lie. You said that too fast.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, please. Like we need to find it. Yeah.
Yes. The Instagram at 247 Hustler for the podcast, and for the podcast studio, it's at Whitmedia Studios. That's WHIT WHITmedia Studios. And online is WHITmedia.ca. So
Right.
yes.
All right.
See
Well,
ya.
lock in, and we'll see you on the next one, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Forever and continuously, I am humble and gracious. I go by the name Mr. Dre. 5 minutes to talk to him.
Yeah. Signing out is your minister, Imina, aka Dafri Ego, aka Triple E, the Patrician Ego, your favorite uncle, your favorite godfather, your favorite concussionist. You know what has been popping?
Pop.
Let's get it popping.
Finals will be a deadly day.
Done.
Alex, sign out for us as if you were signing out on your own podcast.
The hustle is what you can't control. So control your grind and control your life.
Woo! We out.